Here we are with an estimated 400-player Smoke and Steel League event for you tonight. Our first round is going to be on the Conquest, first of its kind here in the Smoke and Steel League between the Sussex Brigade and the 20th Maine, followed up by our second round, which will be the Bloody Lane between the 2 Corps and the Colquitt's Brigade. Here's the standings of the event as it currently stands, and they are already getting into the action. We'll go over the teams in a second. A little late because I screwed up the introduction, but look at them go.
Brace, boys, brace. Reload in their face. The brace.
I can just kill him, man.
Back. Ow, this guy hit that fucking ball. Ow. So the guys, more
The Confederate numbers are prevailing on the point here, and a huge start for the Confederate team. They've captured the C point. Union has captured the A point over in the distance. B point not contested here. So with that being said, looks like you have some Union guys still alive. Sussex Brigade guys, the cavalry not mounted. They're going to be overrun here shortly. But nonetheless, the server's lagging. The fighting is at a break. So here's the Union regiments for tonight, followed up by their opponents on the Confederate side. Server population right now is currently 400 on the dot. Union right now up by 12 on the Confederate side. In terms of artillery and cavalry, each side has the option. Confederates taking 12 on artillery, Union taking 17. Confederates have 32 on cavalry, while the Union have 30. With that being said, here's the strat sketch for both teams tonight. As follows, we missed them last week, but we have them back. Appreciate the guys who sent me that in DMs, but looks like Union, what a plan that is. My goodness, there from Sussex Brigade, and then the Confederate plan, a little more simple there. But nonetheless, that's kind of the strategies for each team for this round. Union side here, you have Archer here from 2 Corps, and then on the CSA side, you have Jam from the Colquitt's Brigade. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. So a little out of order, and that's my fault for missing the introduction there. But nonetheless, a couple of things to note is the Eastwood Skirmish match that we saw last week between the 1st Confederate Infantry and the 51st Alabama. That round was contested due to the 1st Confederate Infantry as Union having too many sharps, and that succeeded, that contestment did. So as a result, that round will be replayed at the end of the season. Now, the standings you saw a moment ago attributes that contestment and that match technically not happening. So even though obviously like 1st Confederate Infantry and others would have gotten points, those don't count because the contestment went through, and again, that'll be played out at the end of the season. Now, in terms of this map in and of itself, one team got to choose the map, the other team gets to pick the side, and as we said, this is the first time we're seeing Conquest in this event, so as the teams are kind of shooting it out right now, we'll go over the rules the best we can. But again, one team picks the map. That was 20th Maine, and then the Sussex Brigade decided to play as the CSA side, which means 20th Maine will be Union. Now, there's a whole page in the quote-unquote the written word. That's what they call their rule book here, their constitution, the written word in all caps. And so, essentially, the rules for this to determine who is the winner, there's a whole paragraph for it, and I'll just read it word for word. A conquest round shall always produce a winner. If one team successfully captures the final objective before time expires, that team shall be declared the winner. If the timer expires before either team captures the final objective, the winner shall be determined using the following order. Firstly, the team controlling the greater number of objectives at the expiration of time. So that's the first kind of delimiter for if no one can capture that middle point. And then if it breaks down further from there, if both teams have the same amount of objectives at expiration time. So if objective control is equal at the end of the game, the team that reached its current stage later in the round shall be declared the winner. So if both teams end up taking losses, whoever hit it second would then be considered the winner. And then thirdly, if a winner can still not be oh my goodness, I'm sorry. If a winner still cannot be determined at this point, league administration shall declare the winner based upon the official server statistics or replay data. Should no meaningful distinction exist, the round shall be decided by league administration using the available evidence. Now, unless there is an obviously clear winner here, which I'll try to my best to delineate, we might not know until the week after the fact. But, you know, it's interesting. It's glad to see that Conquest is opening in this event, just because it's such a huge game mode and we don't see Cav so much. Now, they do talk about in the rules that middle point being open. And this is probably something I should have looked at a little closer to the event, but very busy the past week or so. And I don't know when that middle point opens up. Which, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It's a surprise for all of us. Because, I mean, as we've seen with the fighting so far, right, it looks like for now they can only fight over their save points. Union team getting that A point there, their save point. You can see most of the Union team, as we saw earlier, they tried to hit the C point here, which Confederates haven't fully raised the... Oh, no, they have. It just looked weird. But nonetheless, Union captured their save point. They tried to get to the C point, but Confederates stopped that in a brutal charge. And, I mean, so far, tickets overall fairly even. Uh-oh. I was asking, I won't name names, but those who know will know. We got a charge up here. Union's trying to wrap around. They're at the edge of the map. You can't go over the berm or else it's out of bounds. We got another charge.
Counter it, counter it. Hey, fuck you, sir. Hey, fair fight, fair fight! Oh, sorry. Welcome to...
So that charge from 2 Corps here, looks like some of Sussex Brigade involved as well, is held by Jackson's Division and 8th Ohio. It's a little fascinating. Anyways, so actually it's kind of a draw here. Jackson's Division Cav is going to move in, mounted by the way. We love to see that. And they're going to secure this 100%.
Flags got here, flags got here.
Yeah, they sweep that up. Looks like Sussex Brigade's Cav is up here, but 12th Virginia also on Cav. We saw them there last week. Now back on it again. And they are sweeping through Union flag bearers, trying to get out, and they'll get into the tent, which is near Union spawn. Union spawns at least infantry at the center of your screen. So, looks like 12th Virginia doing some damage there, and they knock down those 2 Union flags. So, the rules of the event, at least that I see, don't have a when the middle point opens up. Ask the admin. They were like, I don't know actually, and then they responded in the middle later saying 30 minutes. So in 3 minutes and 40-some seconds, that middle B point is going to open up. So they'll have it, or at least be able to fight over it for 30 minutes. So at least it was figured it out in the end, but I'm surprised that's not in the, as they say, the written word. Don't we love it? Isn't that beautiful? The written word. My goodness. Anyways, it's been a fascinating way to start a broadcast, that's for sure. We can kind of briefly go over where everyone is at before, you know, the middle point opens up. You got Jackson's Division, artillery further back. A couple other regiment guys there, but mostly Jackson's Division. Jackson's Division infantry further forward here. We saw the Cav with 12th Virginia push through there as well. Kind of in the center here. Looks like you have 8th Ohio shifted from the left side. Server struggling. We love it. 20th Maine shifting to the right to form up with the Free States Brigade, 51st Alabama, and the 10th United States. You know, for as much stuff as I say about the 10th United States, the one thing they do right is this open order shooting. You know, they open up very nicely compared to a lot of people. Confederate forces pushing forward in the center. You have some guys on the extreme right side here, Colquitt's Brigade. And that's pretty much it on this side. So Confederates starting to push towards the middle point. They get their line closer. Union Cav charging up top. Jackson's division very nicely put themselves on the rock here. I mean, I guess the horses could still charge straight through. Makes it at least, you know, a little more difficult. But they're hunkered up here. Huge charge. Who's this charging? It's Sussy Brigade and 9th Louisiana. 2 Corps maybe as well. They're all charging in.
Proceed.
So Cav clears the way. Union infantry, I mean, again, a lot of tags down here, but mostly 2 Corps and Sussy Brigade are going to punch through there, and they're going to have a straight, clear shot towards that C point. But Union heavily outnumber the Confederates over there, which means Confederates heavily outnumber on this side of the field. Union regiments holding down, trying to shift back to defend their point as Colquitt's Brigade continues to shift that way. So you have 7th Michigan, 9th Louisiana. And further down the side, you got the 1st Confederate Infantry. I saw some Missouri State Guard tags through that. So we got a minute left till the middle point opens up a little over. Did see a 9th Louisiana tag, which is why I mentioned they were here, but they're not really here. Confederate artillery trying to do some damage. Flag is down, but that should be recovered by the infantry moving over this way in the 20th Maine and 8th Ohio. But I don't know if they're going to have the numbers. Union at a minimum here is going to get a decap. How are you alive, Siva? Why are you... Why was he there?
Jesus. All right, buddy. I got you.
But nonetheless,
Pull it down.
Union's starting to pull down the flag. Confederate artillery in the distance, as we saw, they can get a nice shot and help delay this. So you have the infantry as well, but they're outnumbered. Confederate Cav in the distance as well. Doesn't that look beautiful?
Oh, they're here. Protect me. Oh, here they come. Shit. Here they are, right? Here they come on. They're charging us on the front. They're charging. There goes the flag. Good man. I don't have to do shit. Counter-charge, go. Let's go. Break those reloads and go. Here they are, boys.
See the Cav in the distance there getting involved on both teams. Confederate Cav looks like it edges it out. Union gets the decap, so they're dealing a flagful's worth of damage. Middle point has presumably opened up at this time. Is someone capturing it, though? Looks like Confederates have a flag there.
Holy shit, that just flung a cannon.
Get the flag up on C. Keep it up, boys.
So Union, despite heavy resistance eventually showing up, they are able to win out that charge. Confederate flag down the hill. Trying to respawn some guys. You do have Confederates capping in the middle. Colquitt's Brigade backing off on the right side. Free States Brigade and the 10th United States capping Union artillery. You got to hit that shot. They do knock down some people, though. Union up 2-0 on flagpoles right now. And that is a significant ticket advantage to have.
Raise it for fuck's sake. Block.
There you go. I mean, every second that the Confederates don't have that B point, Union's dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage. It is a significant amount. Confederates trying to reform, push up the hill. They do outnumber Union.
Oh, sorry. Come over here. Ah, bitch. Die.
I mean, these Cav battles have been absolutely phenomenal. Whoa, that horse just did he did a 360 like 3 or 4 times in a row. Anyways, Confederates are able to get the decap. They're going to be able to get this point back. Confederate Cav has been doing some good work over here. 12th Virginia doing real well.
I saw
saw that friendly trample. That's pretty funny.
We'll wipe. We'll wipe.
Ripcorded. You will be missed. So, the Confederates are able to take the middle point, sorry, their save point back. The Union's trying to decap here. Was it 5th New Hampshire here, 1st Confederate Infantry. They get the decap, that's huge. Colquitt's Brigade shifts their attention. But as a result, they're going to be flanked here.
Looks like they're lining up for a volley.
Right in front of us.
They're lining up.
Right in front, boys.
What are they even shooting at? What?
Line should be shoulder to shoulder. Fix the
It looked like they were shooting at point, almost. Anyways. I mean, here's the thing, right? With Union putting so much pressure on... I mean, Union's fighting over all 3 points. The Confederates have really fought over 2 so far. And as a result, the Union team keeps hitting this C point. And the Confederate team, as a result, has to keep falling back. Especially since they've lost the point. Which leaves the B point open and allows the smaller Union force to push in and win the point. Now they're still trying to capture it. 12th Virginia Cav turns here. Union Cav in the distance as well, trying to stream into the side as Confederate infantry is pouring into the center point to try to help.
They're pushing down, boys, look.
Oh!
Confederate Cav showing up though.
Stab the horses. If you stab the horses, they can't run anymore. If you stab the horses, they can't run anymore. When they get close, stab them. Stab them. Stab that horse. Stab that horse.
Union infantry main spawn starting to pour in. They have captured the point. Union right now up by over a third of a stage, so Union barely holding on to that point. More Confederate numbers. You can see Union's pressuring that C point. Here's the thing. Union's pressuring Confederate save point and the middle point. Confederates aren't really pushing towards the A point at all. Union's played, Sussy Brigade's played a phenomenal game. Confederates charging in again towards the middle point.
Into a stupid horse.
On. Ready to go, Flovin.
Good bunking. Kill.
Stab the friendly. I'm sorry, brother. Keep going. Let's go. Get into one.
We got it. Reform. Go clump. Oh shit.
Reform facing north.
Stay here. Wait for them.
A little flank there by Missouri State Guard and 7th Michigan. Oh, but Confederate Cav is going to ruin that show. I mean, Cav's going to have to dismount, though. I mean, they don't throw Union out. A lot of Union infantry shoring in, or moving in anyways. Confederates push out against the Union on this side. It is 6th Louisiana, some of them. A lot of Confederates surging in here. I mean, they need to get to that center point, because this match is kind of coming out of hand there for them.
How does it feel, Ben?
Fucking Yankee asshole. Oh my god.
Now, what's interesting is I got the rules up on the side here, but the verbiage of the rules says if one team captures the final objective before time expires, that team shall be declared the winner. So, in that case, could that in theory mean that one team, I guess that's if the clock hits 0, but I guess if someone gets... Like, I'm just thinking of a hypothetical in my head, right? Obviously, I think if one team gets knocked in the last stand and wiped, they don't win the game. I think this rule set here is more describing the... Wow, Union Barrage. Wow. I think the rule set is more described... And now, I could be understanding this wrong, and I apologize if that's the case, and I'll definitely be told if I am wrong. Union Cav surging up top, though. And again, they're just scaring the Confederates a little bit. 12th Virginia Cavalry pushing forward. I'll talk about that rule thought in a second. Confederate infantry now charging center with the Cav off. 12th CSA Cav. If they flank in the side here, they could real help out the infantry. Wow, good English there. That's why I do computer science. Here comes CSA infantry. Union infantry charging up top, so Confederate Cav not going to be able to reinforce. And it looks like, I mean, Union still got a good amount of line here. It looks like Union will hold. That Union infantry I talked about, they have pushed up, and they're keeping Confederate numbers here. 6th Louisiana for the most part.
Yeah, enemy's really close, right in front of us to the fence.
So they're duking out. Confederate Cav not really charging. Huge distraction from 6th Louisiana. Union actually countercharging in the center of the server. Whoa. Alright, he's back.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
So Union throws Confederates out completely. 3 flags knocked down. And Union infantry eventually gets snuffed out, but here comes Union Cav. I mean, they're just keeping pressure on the C point. Well, I is not like PC. This server is struggling. I think the round should be contested. Anyways, nice shot there, your pullover. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Nice barrage. I don't think that showed up on the screen, but that hit deadly on the point. 2 arty shots right there. That one missed. But anyways. Confederates hold out again at the C point. It is just, again, distracting. A lot of Confederate infantry moving out of this main spawn. Confederates hit breaking. Union, a lot left, though, for them in taking losses. My goodness. So, something I just thought with the rules, right, is I think the rules is more describing what happens if the clock hits 0 and there's not, one team's not in last stand or whatever. So, I'm curious, if Confederates, if the game ends right now, but imagine Confederates have the middle point, so Confederates are up 2-1. By the rules, Confederates would win even if Union's up in a different morale stage than them. Which, if I'm reading the rules right, that's interesting. I think it is. But again, I could be reading them wrong, but I mean, it says the conquest round shall always produce a winner. If one team successfully captures the final objective before time expires, that team shall be declared the winner. Which is fascinating. But, as always, new things are going to take some time to figure out. As they always do. But, yeah, I mean, Union team has a firm lock on this round. Confederates got one more good shot of trying to capture either the B or the A point. They haven't really gone for the A point at all tonight. But if they do decide to charge in here, which, I mean, they're going to have to. I mean, they're going to be losing a good amount of tickets, especially considering they're still down a flagpole, which is why they need to be going in now. You can't sit around and wait for you just to lose a bunch of tickets and be like, oh, we should go in now. You have to go in now. I know it's quick, but you have no other option. You sit here, you're just going to keep losing tickets. You're going to go down and down and down and down. And eventually be halfway remaining and breaking, or a third of the way left and breaking. And at that point, by the time you charge in, even if you win, you're going to be dang near last stand. So the time to make a decision is now, and that's what it looks like we see here. 20th Maine, Colquitt's Brigade. 8th Ohio, they're shifting up to the northeast. Union, though, mirroring very well here. got 7th Michigan here pushing that way right now. Sussy Brigade Cavalry pushing this way. 9th Louisiana Infantry. Rip Sheridan. He deserves better.
No, Spike.
Spike also down.
Oh, no, run again.
So they charge in. Union Artillery, great shots. One of them great, one of them not so much. But a great shot. Confederate Cav pushing in on this side. So Confederates full sending towards the Union safe point. Or like Union's had some success, maybe we can have some as well. Union Artillery doing nice timed shots, they're just missing. That one was just short, although it did kill one.
Dude, just counter it. Fuck it.
Union boy.
What are we doing?
Hello, you blue-bellied Yankees.
Fuck him in the ass. I just fuck him in the ass.
So Cav dueling it out on the rear side. Union's on point, but Confederates do outnumber if they can hit together. That's going to be the important thing.
Get him, Tan-Ban.
I mean, look at that. Confederates, in the time they moved over here, have lost a third of the stage.
No. Oh my God, it's this shot. I'm coming, Yankee. Kill these fucking motherfuckers.
So first Union line's kind of overwhelmed here. But again, this delay by Union's all they need. Confederates are almost near last stand at this point.
There they come.
Briefly looking at the rest of the field, Union still pressuring the C point. No Confederates at B. Confederate Cav slamming in the side here. And they're going to get some kills. I mean, charging happening over on this side.
Watch that flank, boys. Watch that flank. Come on. Charge this shit. Baba,
Alright, dude, everyone counter charge.
Break low. Get out.
Stab and go.
Together.
Get in there,
Stab and go.
Send these bitches to the abyss.
Get out of here. Let's go.
Get over here,
Let's go.
I want you, my boy.
Where's this counter them? Kill these stupid motherfuckers. Kill these stupid motherfuckers.
Come on, get in there.
So Confederate Cav, looks like some of them dismount. And Confederates hit last stand, so if they die, they don't come back. Union, their guys at B are heading towards C. And it looks like as if this holds, which it really should. Sussy Brigade here is going to get the first ever War of Rights competitive conquest win over the 20th Maine today. Wow.
Are you kidding me? Like, we're last stand, and this guy is Rambo Cab, dude. Yo, it's last stand and Rambo and his cab.
Will soon be yours. Come on, lads! Who's next?
I have to message him. That was great. Oh my goodness. So, oh, guys, you know, there might be a little charging here on the C point. There might be. Apologies. The Union charging is going to win on the C point here. That was a canister shot. 6th Louisiana on top here. And when Confederate Cav, 12th Virginia, Jackson's division guys there. They're going to win a little bit there. Confederate guys on the B point decapping, but I mean, they get this at this point again. Confederates, if they die, they don't come back, which they have 68 soldiers, 67 soldiers remaining, guys. 66 remaining. Oh, look who's back.
How you doing, Mike?
So Union will hit breaking. Union Cav cleaning some up. C point is going to go presumably in Union's favor. They do have a flag there, so Union was going to get the triple cap here. But even before then, it looks like Confederates are going to be fully wiped. 18 left. And that is going to do it for our first round here of tonight. Yeah, that does it. So, huge win by Sussex Brigade there. What a round. I mean, you know, making it easy for us, trying to understand the rules, just straight shot victory. And, I mean, the Union team was playing a 3-point strategy that entire round. Confederates were playing over 2 points. And if the Confederates can't dominate on those charges, which they weren't, I mean, they were winning a good chunk of them, but Union was able to win some. And that's the thing. Because if Union can get to the C point and decap it, or capture it, which Union was able to do, then Confederates have to put a lot of their resources back there, which leave the other 2 points uncontested and allow the Union team to take it. So, also, this was just phenomenal to watch. I mean, again, I was gone this past weekend off seeing Civil War trip with IVB. And coming back and, you know, watching the game, especially on 400-man pop, as competitive as this event is, I mean, what a beautiful thing to see. My goodness. Second round is going to be great as well. We'll see you all shortly for that. Before we get into the second round, I'd like to thank our YouTube members for your support. Your support helps me keep doing the work that I do here, on top of many of the things that we want to do in the future here with the Battle Line Network channel. If you want to get a live stream of all the War of Rights broadcasts that we do, and to get an exclusive video on the weekly, please go beneath the video and hit the join button and considering helping us out. Again, thank you YouTube members for your support. It's greatly appreciated. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy the second round. And here we are with the second round. Bloody Lane, or the Sunken Lane, I guess it depends on who you ask, but you know, I like it the Bloody Lane. Nonetheless, server population right now is 399. Union right now up by 5 on the Confederate side. No cavalry on this map outside of the officers, although there is artillery. Confederates have it, and they're taking 6, so the infantry in balance is going to be 11 in favor of the Union side. And something I did forget to switch to is the strat sketch for each team. So looking at that briefly, there's a lot of different pages that they had, each team has, but we have the initial setup for each team. Confederates are going to mostly defend their extreme right side, whereas the Union is going to be hitting the Confederate left side. So it looks like they're going to be more Union anyways, at least from when I'm briefly looking at this. It looks like they're more going to keep this a shootout and then advance and then back off as the situation asks for it. So, this map, different leading regiments, as we saw in the introduction of the video. Colquitt's Brigade, they got to pick the map. They picked Skirmish, Bloody Lane. And then the 2 Corps decides to pick Union, which means Colquitt's Brigade will be the Sagesi side. So our frontline reporters, both in the leading regiments of that, which again, appreciate their help for that, and appreciate the 5th New Hampshire for sponsoring this broadcast, which I forgot to mention at the beginning. My apologies for that, but the logo is there. So, this map is a 46% ticket advantage to the attacking Union side. Union has the 69th New York with the Springfield 42, and they have the 8th Ohio with the option of the Springfield 55 and the Springfield 61. Confederate Defense has the 6th Alabama with the option of the Lorenz and the Enfield, and the 14th North Carolina with the option of the Springfield 55, Enfield, and Springfield 42. So, again, we saw the introductory kind of stages for each team, but each team has planned out a lot more. But Union, I think, maybe sensing an opening here, has decided to push this with a lot still shooting in the center. Confederate lines aren't really shifting unless they're already on this side. Union hitting. 8th Ohio, understandably, backs off. Union gets on the snake fence here. Sussex Brigade here with 7th Michigan duking it off with what looks like to be Jackson's division and the 51st Alabama. And Union trying to make it a close fight. They have the 42s here, the 69th New York guys trying to get the shotguns close. Why not?
Don't lie to your people. We are not coming.
Look at these guys.
So there's close shootout there. Meanwhile, in the center, Union crouching up the flank, but more importantly, are crashing from the top of the hill. Confederate right side pushing in.
Observe while I reload. Yes, keep looking at me. Keep looking. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. That's dumb.
You're gay.
The Union team has pretty much, so far, solidified their position on the right side. Now, you'll note there is a regiment still behind. It is the 5th New Hampshire and 5th Virginia Cavalry, but Confederates, a lot of times in this situation, Union lose a flag, but Confederates, as we see here with like 20th Maine, for example, they will send guys back over here to try to essentially encircle the Union team, which Confederates nearly have, but with the flank of the 5th New Hampshire and the 5th Virginia Cavalry, it can make it a little more, I guess, less tempting for the Confederate side to want to try and do that flanking maneuver, which can help out the Union lines here. So, 20th Maine backs off. They're heading into the corn. Meanwhile, on the road side, you have the 12th Virginia with the 10th United States. 10th United States looks like they're shooting it off against the 5th. Again, I really like that Union group there. Normally, I don't like, some Union groups holding back, but in this case, it makes a lot of sense from what we've seen. But Union lines shifting more towards the center where the point is. We mentioned 20th Maine kind of in the center here. Colquitt's Brigade here as well. Jackson's division, they've shifted from that left side over here, and Union's getting involved. The 5th's charge from the top of the hill, too. So a little bit of a melee there, which the Union side is going to prevail, and Union team is already capturing the point. Point marker is really high in the sky, but that's where it is. So Union's done a phenomenal job. Union on this map, their job has always been to try to get into the lane. Usually from there, the bucket ball can cause some chaos. Which, I mean, they're causing a lot of damage here. 2 Couriers. So they are slowly starting to be shot out. Confederates trickling out from the corn here, which I don't know if I like that. It does look like 20th Maine is the ones to do that, and they're trying to maybe push the issue. Tickets here. Slightly favoring Union.
Oh no, that's not good. Come here, oh, I missed. You missed. Now you're dead.
The server lag made that a little funny. Better artillery back in the Piper Farm there. It's a difficult angle for them to see over the sunken lane. We can briefly take a look at that. Veteran infantry is moving around, trying to get around the Union right side. But yeah, look at that. You can't see into the sunken lane, so you're kind of blind firing in a sense, hoping that you don't hit your friendlies. But as mentioned, Confederates shifting up, trying to get around the Union right side instead of going straight at them. Not a bad idea there.
Yeah, I'm not telling you that, man.
Dude, why?
Secret information. I'm on color guard duty.
Keep going.
Let's go.
So, you like the flank. Union lines, look at that. They're shifting to the exact opposite side of the map here. Normally, Union, if you play this game for years, or just know of strategy in this game for you, Union team is always grouped up from their main spawn and tried to charge down and take this side. This side is the side that Union always wants to take. And because the Confederate team has tried to wrap around the Union right side and push the Union out on the flank, which I think is a very understandable reaction for the Confederates instead of trying to run through 2 snake fences, right? The Union team is like, okay, we'll just push over here and take this side of the map. Again, as long as Union, 2-corps side here, is being competitive in the lane.
We are the Ice Agent, they are the maroon Honda pilot. We know what we must do.
But Union team, this is exactly what they want. I mean, again, tickets are even, but as long as if you have more tickets in the game, and you're the attacker, which again, they used to always be true. It's not true anymore. Sometimes defenders have a ticket advantage. But if you're the attacking Union team here, and you have a ticket advantage, which Union does at 46%, if tickets are even overall, you're doing phenomenal. And that's just because if both teams stay at the same ticket percentages going down and hit their last stages at the same time, Union has final push, which is infinite spawns but limited time. Confederates in last stand, as we saw last round in Conquest. If they die, they don't come back. Huge advantage here to the attacking side, who can keep spawning in despite the limited time. So both teams kind of spreading it out, getting to a shootout. This is a risky play individually trying to do this. 12th Virginia wrapping around the left side, but they can get some surprise shots as Union might not be looking here.
Back off the fence, back off the fence.
Back off the fence. Do not fence stand. We got pedophiles in the corn. Pedophiles in the corn.
They come.
Pedophiles in the corn.
It's okay, we got plenty of time left for the rest of y'all. They picked it back up.
I'm like Chris Hansen with a musket. Oh, God.
So more Confederates going this way. 20th Maine. I don't know if the Confederates are trying to sustain pressure or just pop out, take shots and such, because you're not going to be able to throw Union out by just popping up, taking shots. But it looks like 20th Maine tends to hold the ground.
I'm here to join the fight. Let me steal this spot from you, because I'm a little chud. Let me kill that guy for you. Here, I'm
I think I'm in the wrong fucking thing.
He's standing there like an idiot. Kill him.
So more Confederates surging in. Looks like nearly the whole Confederate team. 12th Virginia starting it, 20th Maine assisting, and the rest of the team notices and moves in to help. And now, in all likelihood, they're probably going to throw Union out, because look how crammed Union is on the road here. Oh, no.
Slow-ass bitches. Pull out. Pull back. Pull out. Pull back. Fall back to your respective commanders.
Keep moving. Body block the flag.
So Union gets out of there pretty quickly. Union hits engage, but Union team is one step ahead, if not two steps ahead. I mean, the Union team, you know, you'd be like, wow, the Union team, it almost looks like they can run faster than the Confederates, but both sides, they have the same, you know, strength the soldiers do. You know, they run the same speed. Union team is just completely outmaneuvering the Confederates, which on a full pop server 400 on a, you know, medium-ish sized map, very impressive to do. Union team consistently in the lanes. These flag plays, you know, have to be good. I mean, the thing is, right, as the whole Confederate team shifted over here, Union team was already, we didn't see it, but Union team was already shifting their attention over here. And Union still had guys lingering here, and the Confederates stayed to make sure they wiped every single guy, which as a result left the opening. And now Union is pushing, taking this side of the map. Again, Union slightly down tickets, but again, not the worst thing in the world. Rip the horse.
They're rushing. Oh no, Red, they killed your horse.
Counter-charge left, Sussy. Counter-charge left. Counter-charge left. Counter-charge left.
Counter-charge.
Yep, let's go.
Break your load. Run.
Yeah, Zerk! Alright, come back. We got him.
I'm going to be seeing that man in like less than a week, or a little over a week. What a great time that'll be. So, rest of the Union team shows up. Confederates showing up here as well. Confederates hit engaged. Union doing phenomenal relative to time here. I mean, Union's doing a really good job of ensuring that the Confederates can't enclose them or surround them. Doing a real good job of that. Real impressive. And early cap wouldn't hurt Union either. But they haven't, I mean, they don't need to do it necessarily. I mean, they're doing fine on time. They just got to keep up the pace. Seriously, this is some of the best maneuvering I think I've ever seen from a Union team on this map. Two Corps doing a phenomenal job leading. And, you know, everyone's doing a good job also following. At least it looks like a good team effort. Again, Confederates are also playing together as a team, don't get me wrong. Confederates are playing well, it's just Union. You don't see attackers do this often. Especially on as wide of a map is this is wide open. It's so wide open. I mean, you see Garland Stand, which has cover, and the Confederates have a good time with that map. You almost wonder if you watch, I almost wonder what happens if Union can outmaneuver Confederates on a map like Garland Stand. That'd be a beautiful thing, wouldn't it? This Union struggles. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, thank God.
We have the skilled horseman here. Good thing he won't die. He tried. I appreciate the effort. Union's up by 1/4 of a stage now. That is very much turned in the last couple minutes.
Get ready to brace. Get ready to brace the bayonet. Step back up a few feet from the fence. Don't be right up against the fence.
Okay, come up.
Half instead of flip.
Nice miss, buddy.
Keep it braced, shoulder to shoulder. Stay a little bit off the fence. A little bit off the fence. So.
Okay. They got. Okay. If you don't have your loads in.
Alright, dude. Keep shooting.
Get them in. Blah, 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 blah.
That was a good brace.
Wow. Who's this guy? Who does he think he is? Pro gamer. Level 100. Major of 7th Michigan. Oh, about face. He runs away. A little scared. Oh, he turns back. Nope, never mind. He's made his decision. He's like, yeah, all those guys can die. They're not me. I'm kidding. Union lines fall back. First Confederate infantry here back off. The Confederates are trying to take the ground back. As Union lines are reforming here, Confederates charging. Wow, it's smoky. Confederates seem to hit in the flank of the corps, and you're starting to see that here. Real nice there. 10th United States, nice spot.
Direct left flank. Direct left flank. And we'll fall back to the fence. Oh, get back.
Although it looks like they don't have a lot of shots. Real nice flank, though. The Confederates turning the Union right side again. Gotta watch where Union flag bearers are at. I mean, Union's team still holding, although the flag bearers are starting to, at least one of them, shifting to the left. Still holding 3 in the center. Confederates on the center pushing up into that, you know, sunken lane. Wow, who'd have thought? Well, Union almost in a bit of a crossfire. Their numbers are dwindling here a little bit.
Okay, we're good, we're good. We're chilling. Just tuck it in,
Harden in the coffin pistol. Boom!
Union lines holding here. You do have a little bit of a skirmish going on in the skirmish mode. 5th Virginia Cavalry still up top. The eyes of 2 Corps. Jackson's division. JDL. Down further on the hill here. Acting as skirmishers. The far side there. The Confederates have the flank. But the amount of tickets lost, the amount of time is spectacular.
It's called Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, right? Like, legitimately.
Pineapple, there he is.
To play this game because it's the greatest game of War of Rights.
I'll be back.
Union numbers, they're starting to back out of the position completely. Confederates do start edging out on the shootout here. They are slightly down, but not by much.
He stopped left and right.
You know, what I'm excited for is the Sussy trip going on a little over a week. Which I will probably say this throughout every broadcast this weekend, and I'll probably make another post about it, but I'm going to be gone. I'll be here through next Wednesday, so we'll get Smoke and Steel next Wednesday, and then, presumably, I am not entirely sure yet, but I should be. And then, After Smoke and Steel next Wednesday, I'm going to be missing 2 weekends of events, and then we'll be back for the rest of the year outside of Thanksgiving and potentially Christmas. I'm unsure on Christmas because I might. We'll see. We'll see. But nonetheless, there's that. But when I went to Antietam with IBB this previous weekend, which is why we weren't broadcasting anything this previous weekend, at Antietam, they said there was a board, and you could write notes and place them in. It's like, what do you remember about Gettysburg or something? The IBB guys were putting stuff down, so I'm very excited to go back to Antietam and see if those messages are up there or not. Based on what they wrote, I don't think they will. Because one of them was like, Rebel El Bozo, something like that, which, you know, doesn't seem too appropriate for, you know, a museum about the battle. But, I mean, you can call that disrespectful. You could call this game disrespectful in a sense. So you could call this YouTube channel disrespectful, and, you know, I could see it. I could see it. But, nonetheless, I'm going to get a glass of water. I've been very sick. And I need to keep chugging water. So hopefully, Union team, 2-core, be nice to me. We're going to leave the camera here, and I'll be right back. Do apologize, but not really, because if I did, I wouldn't be doing it. Anyways, be right back.
Kid, do me a favor, back up. Back up, Kit. Keep moving, keep moving. There you go. Right there.
Hold here, buddy.
I'm trying to stay in line to help us spawn quicker. Yeah, where's our color guard? What's up?
I don't know, but I'll hang here.
I don't know what happened to your color guard. Thank you, brother. I'm part of the color guard, so
I'll hang with him.
I appreciate you, Bob.
Look at that. It looks like they were nice to me.
Hey, man. As a former color guard myself, I got you, friend.
So, right as we come back here, Union team's pushing up the right side here. You got 7th Michigan behind, 9th Louisiana in front with some sussy.
Oh, on the right. Over the right, not the left.
They're pushing up to the rocks. The question is, where are the Union flag bearers? They're so far held back, so you got to wonder if Union team is trying to draw the Confederate attention away to this side of the map, and then if they do, which they are, then they gun the flags to the opposite side of the map. I mean, we'll see what Union does here. And here's the thing, too, right? If the Confederates don't fall for the bait and the Union team is able to push up and take ground, then the flag bearers can go. Again, it's a smart game way to play the game. If the defenders can pick up on the flag bearers are where the defenders' eyes need to be. It's just where you kind of got to realize, like, if you're the Confederates here, obviously, you need to react to Union pushing up guys here. But you don't want to send too many, which, I mean, they're keeping a lot in the center here. Union's trickling more and more guys over here. That officer just ran over a bunch of men.
Yeah, that fence is going bye-bye.
Again, it's a very tricky game for the Confederates to play. And Union, I mean, 2-core is just doing a phenomenal job. Union's bringing 2 of these flag bearers over here. So if you see the flags coming over here, you know your enemy is gonna more likely than not gonna want to try to fight over these positions, because you need the flag bearers to hold. I mean, it's common sense. You need the flag bearers to hold the ground for any given period of time.
Hot fire.
Confederates first to go into taking losses. But see, Union's still keeping a lot of numbers here in the center. I really like this. It's 2-core for the most part. And then 5th New Hampshire on the left side. And Union drafts to take in losses as well. So fascinatingly, Confederates have split up their team. Wow, a volley in these parts is crazy to see. First Confederate infantry doing that, but Confederates don't have a whole lot in the center. 20th Maine here, 12th Virginia here. Looks like some Dax's division as well. The bulk of the Confederate team is hiding on the left side here. Real interesting to see. I mean, that just means Union can have a lot more firepower in one area. But they got guys shooting over here. I mean, it feels like a Union team could just take that point if they want. At this point in the game, you don't really need to. I mean, visually, you're up a fourth of a stage. About there. So knock 3/4 of a morale stage into breaking, then you can try to push point and just try to capture and outright win the game. I mean, Colquitt's Brigade's got to think of something here. A drastic measure, some may say. Because Union team has kept it even, if not taken a ticket lead the whole game. And something's got to be done about that. So, Confederate center backs off. They're not necessarily turtling yet. Confederate main spawn back in the center of your screen. That's where about turtling would be. So more Confederates pulling back. I mean, Confederate right side and the center is pulling back. 6th Louisiana pushes up. I mean, it is in the realm of possibility to early cap. I just don't think they would.
South-southwest, south-southwest. Okay, they're down the road.
In the corn. They're coming out of the corn.
They're coming in and out. South-southwest. Shoot them as they come out. He's got on the left.
We got shots down the road to the west, too.
Dropped his ass!
I mean, again... Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I prefer the option where they don't early cap. Yeah, they back off. Because, I mean, here's the thing, right? Union, you're up by, you know, almost a fourth of a stage. You're half a morale stage from hitting Confederates in the breaking. Once Confederates hit breaking, you can capture and win the game instantly. And you have 18 minutes to do that. Plenty of time. Wow, that arty shot didn't kill that guy. But if you early cap, you give the Confederates a chance to retake the point and regain some tickets. And I wouldn't be surprised the Confederates tried to be ultra-aggressive. Colquitt's Brigade being their team here, trying to hit 2 Corps in the last stand. No. You never know, though, right? It's like, at this point, Confederates should be turtling, which they're kind of. I mean, they're out of bounds. Union can't charge. I mean, the Union can charge into them, but it's out of bounds for Union.
Good work, everybody. Keep your distance. Keep your distance.
Violetti, you're so close to a good level, my friend.
If you see a cocksucker, you shoot. There you go. Sit. West. West.
Now, I got a funny meme about Paoletti from 2020 in regards to Collector and Sevi. Showed it to Corda before, maybe some others. Man, what a time that was. It's been only 6 years. Wow. Yeah, it's actually been over 6 years. Been like 6 years and a month and 2 weeks since I joined IVB, something like that. Which again, I haven't really been active, obviously, doing this channel since probably mid 2021. I actually don't really remember when I stopped playing events. I mean, it kind of fell out with school, kicking back in, and then did a school year, and then we're kind of like, let's do this for fun, and here we are. Only 4 years later. 4.5. Kind of longer. Actually, yeah, it's almost In a couple of days, it will actually be the 4.5-year anniversary. You know, I should be like, it's the 4.5-year anniversary. We're going out and doing something crazy in real life. Like, we're getting blackout drunk. And then, like, say, oh, it's the 4-month and 320th day anniversary. I'm kidding. That's just... Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyways. Union team's keeping the shootout going. My headset's under my chair. The wire, we love when that gets stuck underneath the chair. And, I mean, Union team is just keeping this. Confederates are going to have to turtle. I mean, the problem is, I mean, honestly, the ticket gap is closing in Confederates' favor a little bit. It's still fairly even on tickets. But this is going to be a close match. I mean, I guess turtling doesn't really matter at this point now. I mean, Confederates are just going to have to outright win the ticket fight at this point. Which the difficult part for them, I mean, and they'll be in breaking for a large portion of the last of this game. I mean, at least 10 minutes on the clock. So they're just going to have to get, you know, like a third to a half morale stage lead to feel good about themselves. But, I mean, any amount would be good for them. Easier said than done, of course. Union team hard hitting Confederate right side. Trying to take the corner. Confederates are trying to meet them. Union is going to get there first. Jackson's division for the Confederates, 20 Main, is going to get here as well. And this is going to be a big fight for the corner here. If Confederates lose this, Union should be able to sweep up and take the point and win the game. But Confederates don't fully engage. They're still shifting along the corner. You can kind of see them jumping in and out of there. Trying to run up, take a shot, and then back off, which is going to let Union have the ground.
Let's get him, gentlemen. Let's go. Take him out.
Come on, gentlemen. Shoot and spread it out.
Southwest Buckenball, I believe in y'all. Come on, Sussy Strong. Point blank south.
So you got to wonder, is there any Union... I mean, you do have Union attention, but here's the thing, right? You still have a Confederate team decently spread out across the entirety of the map here. Union team can defeat in detail here. And you get Confederates having to be here because of the Union team. Again, if they all leave point and they hit breaking, which they're about to do, Union can walk on that point, capture, and win it.
Hello, Southwest.
Red, you're about to die.
There's quite a few on the left side here, but they're like mowing us down.
Let's fucking go. Let's win this. Let's go.
I can't hear fucking shit!
Charge.
Damn it. Fucking controls.
The Confederates are breaking. Not a lot of Confederates or Union push up there. Center of the point, Confederates have numbers. Union not rushing for it. Plenty of time for Union 2 Corps here to work it. But at this point, Confederates, Colquitt's Brigade here, they're just going to have to outright win on tickets, which right now they're not. I mean, they're going to have to get a little bit of a ticket lead just again due to the fact that Union team, you know, Union team, they dropped the final push. Black timer will drop, but infinite spawns, whereas Confederates hit last stand. Again, they die, they don't come back. Again, that's just the dilemma the Confederate side has at this point, and we'll see what Colquitt's Brigade is going to try to do to respond to this. 2 Corps team, I think they're just trying to shift the map in the opposite direction, form a big line in the open here, but they have taken the extreme Confederate right side for the most part. Wow.
Flag again. Yardi's got eyes on you boys here.
Shit, girl. Dude, you got good cover, dude. Shit, girl.
They're keeping the shootout going. That Union line in the open field and is in the open field, and they pull back. So, I mean, the problem, I don't know, this seems iffy to me, because if guys are going up independently and getting shot and killed, and that's probably skirmishing around a line death here. Not going to help the Confederate cause. 12th Virginia over here. The Action Division as well.
Bears down in the corn, boys. Bears down in the corn.
Don't turn off. Southwest, they're moving left to right.
Officers having fun in the corn there. But Union's pushed up on this. I mean, Confederates are being detailed. Defeated in detail. I mean, we'll see the ticket count, which is CSA starting to drop.
There's like 7 southwest. South. Southwest.
Kill somebody else.
Load confirmed.
They're at like 11 o'clock and they're at like 1 o'clock.
Run up.
What time is it?
They're at 1 o'clock. It's time to kill. Buck and ball. 1 o'clock.
Shoot him, Rack.
So, I mean, Confederates are just way too spread out. Who's all the way over here? 51st Alabama. I mean, Confederates are just, I mean, Union's spread out too, but, I mean, every kill that's in skirmishing out of line, which Confederates are a little more spread out in the corn here, it's going to hurt them a lot more than it is Union, and as a result, they're now starting to back up. And converge on the point. Well, this just gives up the ground. Now, Union, I mentioned earlier, I mean, the snake fence is essentially the out-of-bounds line. Union can creep at the edge of this corn inbounds. Sometimes they'll have to run down and then go kind of in the little divot here. They could still be on the corn side of the snake fence, but again, you're running in and out, which I assume the Union team will either use or just run down the lane itself. I mean, can we hear their officers as well say anything?
Right here. I'm gonna put
Just randomly fire in there, dude.
Can I pet that
There's
dog?
nips in the wire.
Just got that horse washed.
Such brigade, let's shift.
Man, I'm cleaning your horse street.
5-9, let's go.
When's the last
Northwest
time you
side,
got
I'm
that
to 4
horse
march, down
washed?
the road, let's go.
I remember the video of a guy walking up to a cop on a horse, and he was like, "Can I pet?" And the cop was like, "Yeah," and then the guy started petting the cop. Very funny video. So they're gonna, yeah, look at this ticket gap. I mean, this is bad for Colquitt's brigade. Third of a morale stage here. About. And Union team is creeping down. Looks like it's just natural decay right now. Oh, there's that guy, Harkin. He's going crazy there in the snake fence spot.
Johnny Reb, get the fucking Carolina boys up here. Let's go.
So Union guys creeping onto the snake fence. These guys are on point. 7th Michigan here. Union up on top of the hill here. 5th New Hampshire and 6th Louisiana are preventing the Confederates from wrapping around into the field here. I mean, 2-course plan is done masterfully in preventing Confederates from encircling them. Union pushes forward. Confederates are going to have to charge any second now.
Spread yourselves out, follow well, straight into the corner, to our front left oblique, west northwest.
Confederates are going to have to countercharge, and they're a little spread out. They're still standing still. I don't know, especially these guys. I don't know why they're not moving yet. First to go in is 20th Maine. Confederates still aren't moving, though.
Hey, can we have this fence, please? Can we have this fence, please?
They only now start moving forward. At least they're moving together, but is it too late? They're going to hit last stand regardless.
Jackie, you're gonna be my new shield.
We will die, but we will kill too.
You gotta fucking move right as I tell you that, you raggedy hoe.
They get here in the nick of the time. They're going to prevent the cap, and here we go. So last stand, causing a little bit of lag there. Union from the top of the hill pouring in. And they're starting to take the point back as Confederates barely win that. At least win it for a moment. All those Confederate guys that were dead have spawned back main. They're going to get back in, but it looks like 2 Corps here is going to get a phenomenal victory here on Bloody Lane. What a match played by them. Colquitt's Brigade, all things considered, didn't play horrible, but the two-corps attack, I mean, they just kept outmaneuvering Colquitt's Brigade in the CSA defense. I mean, the beginning of the round, wherever the Confederates were at, Union was magically on the opposite side of the field. It happened 2 or 3 times and allowed the Union team to stay competitive in the lane itself, which meant fighting was a lot closer. Bucketball could be better, but even then, right, if Union's in the lane, Confederates don't have anywhere to hide. And if Union's sitting farther back on the map, you know, Confederates can kind of hide a little bit, but not as much if Union's in the lane. So, what a round for 2 Corps. Completely outmaneuvered Colquitt's Brigade there. And being in that lane is significant, especially if you want to make it a shootout, which for the most part, it is what we saw. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Congrats to Sussex Brigade and 2 Corps on their victories today. If you're playing this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. Thank you to our YouTube members for support. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all these broadcasts that we do and get an exclusive video on the weekly. And thank you to our Patreon sponsors for all the broadcasts that we do. 5th New Hampshire sponsored this one. Very appreciative of that. If you want to sponsor a broadcast in a variety of ways, check out the Patreon link in the description of the video. But nonetheless, hope you all enjoyed. Appreciate you all. God bless. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Look at this, too. Union had so many more casualties, too. Insane. Have a good night.